today. From State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona, it's Week 4.
Complete what lurks in our final month. We're underway in Week 14. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Cardinals now getting set to go offensively, and it'll be the dual-threat quarterback Kyler Murray leading the way.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers? 1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss. Yeah, and that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver.
And that's it. Call it no gain on the game's first play, and it's second down now. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. A short one here, caught by McBride. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. You look at this Niner defense. They were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
In today's football, there aren't a lot of goals for defenses. But when you hold a team under 100 total yards of offense, yeah, that has to be a goal that was met. Big check mark for them in last week's game.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. Fourth down coming up. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. So here are the Niners now to get their first 5. And they'll be
around with this guy when you talk to anyone in the building. Potential.
Week 18 carries.
On the field, and that carry is that this ground game wants to be established again.
And at a 49er first down. From the 46, here's 2nd and 9. Throwing here, Purdy. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. The Niners at 10-2 on the year, and I tell you, it has been a few months now since they've tasted defeat, and they are without question the hottest team in football.
And I'm really not sure who's going to beat them right now, because to me, they have to be the favorites to go all the way, because they're not just beating teams, they're dominating them. It's been fun to watch them play, not just in their winning, but how they're getting it done.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Back to the ground on first, it's McCaffrey. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. Well, remember, these two teams met earlier in the year in Santa Clara with the Niners coming out on top. So a win here in Arizona would give them the season sweep. Here's Samuel. And Debo going to have a Niners first down as he'll get this down inside the 20. Second and goal from inside the 5. Short of the goal line. He got 3. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
Murray now. Trying for the tight end. Hurts, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
From the 25, here's second and a couple. Once again, it's Mitchell. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And that'll make the score 14-0. To begin the drive, here's a handoff to
first. You can get a little aggressive here on second yardage.
On second down. Third down and 1. From the gun, Murray. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on third down.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Murray going to look to run on the draw. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is second down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And 3rd and 8 now.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
A short one here, caught by McBride. And he'll be tackled after a gain of 4, still 3 yards short. 4th down. On now to punt. Here's Bradley Pinion. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. 2nd down and 6 now. Purdy will set up to throw it here. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. That catch now puts him on the doorstep of 500. It's his 499th reception. Purdy now to throw. Again to the big tight end, George Kittle. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Purdy. Slant route connects with Deebo Samuel. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 19. Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpire's got different responsibilities, but always making sure no one's holding.
That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll make it 3rd and 13.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
High throw, but he makes the catch. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. Steps away to his left. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. Once more, Purdy looking to throw. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the 49ers will extend their lead here just before halftime. Moody good with the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. To throw, it's Murray. This will be caught by Brown. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. A final shot before half from Murray. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So, well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
And he's going to have a Niners first down as he'll take this up to the 38-yard line. First down, here's Mitchell. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. Purdy off the play fake. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
Well, he left no doubt about that one because even though he hasn't left the pocket, he's got a receiver in the area, so it's not grounding, even though there is no way that ball was going to be caught.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Here comes the 49ers punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And a nice job here on special teams. This will be down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. He'll get this complete to Rondale Moore. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. First target, first catch, and a first down. Murray now to throw. Caught by Wilson. And a loose football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. Well, if these guys wanted to get back in this game, they needed an almost perfect second half. And down 3 scores, a lost fumble here certainly doesn't fit into that plan.
That reminds me of my plan in college to get an A on the papers I turned in, but that didn't work out too well either. Too many mistakes by both of us. I mean, that's just pure and simple. And that's why that's exactly where they are in this ball game. They're going to need a huge turnaround if they want to try and win this one.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. 33 yards that time. They'll run with Mitchell. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow. This guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on first down.
Mitchell again. And he's not going too far. In fact, stopped dead in his tracks at the 3. A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal. Back to throw, Purdy. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So Purdy off and Moody on for the 49er field goal. And his kick is indeed good, and the rout is on. It's 24-0. Well, after that last sequence, they're sitting pretty comfortably. They force the fumble, get the field goal, and expand on that lead here in the second half.
And don't expect them to rest on their laurels after that kick either. They'll keep their effort up until the final whistle. They don't consider any lead safe.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
He'll check that down to Gibson out of the backfield. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. So a holding penalty, and that'll send him backwards.
You know, they're trying not to do that. I mean, we know that, right? We talk to them all the time. But sometimes the defensive guys just put you in awkward situations, and you get caught grabbing their jerseys.
Meanwhile, Murray's throw here into the hands of Moore. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Throwing on first down is Murray. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way that is this spot. Glad to have you along for the ride. Third quarter action. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his right.
Way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Purdy bootlegging it. He's got the hook up downfield to Samuel. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Purdy. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, his second touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the 49ers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Moody good with the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Cardinal offense takes back over. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. Now a throw here to his running back. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Here's Murray. Going right back to Wilson. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Murray to air it out again. Dancing away. Murray has it knocked loose. Fumble. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
1st down, Murray being chased out left. And Murray with a smart move there at the end of the play. Picks up the 1st down and then slides to the ground. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back in the 24. Finally hauled down for the 1st time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailing by multiple touchdowns and a late sack. Just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. To throw is Murray. And he completes it to Wilson. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal. Shotgun now from Murray. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been. He'd had some success as a runner previously.
He's going to have to fling a few in order to open up that running lane again.
2nd down, Murray sets to throw. Blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football, so this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. 2nd time in this game, Charles, the ball is squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. And now out is the Cardinal field goal team here. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And his kick is good. And now they'll just need 4 touchdowns as the deficit is now 28. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there. And
what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. They go play action here. Purdy. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. Trailing here in the fourth quarter, and that personal foul, that only adds to the hole that they're currently standing in.
Yeah, absolutely a bad job of just losing your cool and letting your anger take over. Mistakes like that, not going to help you at this stage of the game.
Down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands in. Okay, you get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick.
They get a good chunk of that penalty yardage back. A gain of 15. Second down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. 2nd and 5. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach. And maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean
Today, from State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona.
Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14.
They had no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. First play from scrimmage. Here's Murray.
And right away, he lost the football.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And his guys will take over at the 14-yard line in the red zone.
To put it mildly, that is not the way anyone wants to start off a game. You fumble on your first offensive snap. But now what you're worried about is, does that
and they'll come up 2nd and 7.
McCaffrey on the count. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. McCaffrey, and across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers.
Christian McCaffrey. Turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
And that makes the score 7-0.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, this defense for the Niners, they were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
In today's NFL, when you talk about goals for defenses, and you think that maybe you'd like to hold them under 14 points or so, we think our offense can usually get 17 to 20, so that's a reasonable goal. But when you hold a team under 100 yards of total offense, you're going to win 99 times out of 100. And the one game you lose, you'll know who to blame.
Here's Murray. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29.
Now here's Bradley Pinion now.
Taking it about the 16.
Found good room to run there. Returns at 14 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
Now, quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Throwing here, Purdy.
Connects with Kittle underneath. So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Mitch Wishnowski now. And they'll let this one go right on the outskirts of the 10. They'll down it at the 11-yard line. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. And he takes us across the 15 to the 17. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Throwing now is Murray.
He'll find Gibson here complete.
And now a fumble. The ball's out.
Couple of Oklahoma teammates there. Murray to Brown for a Cardinal first.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. And complete to Zach Ertz. We get a look at what Ertz did receiving-wise last week. 6 catches, 85 yards.
And he's able to pull that last pass in, but this is usually a pretty tough unit to try and maneuver against. They're in the top 10 in the league against the pass, and you and I both know there's not much difference between 1 and 10.
Murray's throw here going to be caught by Wilson.
First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a 1st down. Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 8.
In motion right is Brown. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep.
Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Now Murray. And he completes it to Hunt. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
Here's Bradley Pinion now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And this will be taken at the 13. A 41-yard punt, 9 on the return. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
On 1st down, it's Purdy.
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, 49ers.
Danny Gray.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the 49ers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Moody good with the extra point.
And it's now 14-0. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, That meant fly route, go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way to the end zone for the touchdown.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay.
This to the sideline and over everybody. Incomplete. No flags forthcoming, though. Maybe a break there. That looked like a clear throwaway to me.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Javon Hargrave, the D tackle, getting the sack.
Well, you're already up a couple of scores here in the first half defensively, and Charles, they just seem to be playing really free on that side of the football.
I love the observation, because with that type of a lead, they feel like they can take a few more chances and be even more aggressive, and it's been paying off for them so far this game.
Now that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot, 3rd and long. They'll set up to throw.
He's going to drop this one down to Gibson.
And this won't be enough. A good secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Here's Bradley Pena now as he's on to punt for Arizona. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that, right?
Yeah, he said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
And they'll get him down up past the 15. They needed some breathing room. He gave it to him. 11 yards and a 1st down.
Now Purdy.
And this one is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Purdy completes this one here to McCaffrey.
And down he'll go at the 25. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey.
And he's going to have a Niners 1st down as he'll take this up to about the 33-yard line.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up 1st downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example.
And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack.
A.J. Epinesa
in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Samuel going to go in motion right. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. Oh, and that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Purdy now to throw. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk.
And he'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the 1st.
A shotgun handoff to Mitchell. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40.
A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
Purdy to throw it on 1st down. Got a man. That's Ayuk.
And he's taken down inside the 30. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
Purdy from the gun.
And it's complete to Mitchell. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Purdy will set up to throw it here.
A dump off for Mason. Call it a gain of a yard, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
So Purdy off and Moody on for the 49er field goal.
And his kick here is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Still a little bit of time left here in the 2nd quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
Now the Cardinals going to get the football one final time here in this 1st half.
And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this 1st half of action.
Meanwhile, Murray's throw here complete into the hands of Ertz.
Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Murray now on 1st down. Man open left side is Brown. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the 1st half.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
Again, they'll throw with Murray. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this 1st half. A final shot before half for Murray.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 36.
All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early.
It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the 2nd half.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The 49er offense set to go to begin quarter number 3. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10
at their own 23. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
But we all know the guy carrying the ball is going to get the credit both in the stat line and probably in the newspaper. But guess what? Those guys creating holes, they couldn't feel better about themselves right now. Offensive line, tight end, probably even the wide receivers are involved. They're moving the ball well.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
On 1st down, they go back to Mitchell.
And this time they're able to bottle him up as they'll stop him at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
Now this time they'll throw it. Here's Purdy.
Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down.
A.J. Epinesa able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Here is 3rd and quite a ways. Purdy off the play fake. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And that went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
Here comes the 49ers punter now as he's on here to punt it away. A well-hit ball there. 50 yards on the punt, 3 on the return. And the Cards will take over, 1st and 10. Murray now on 1st down. This is brought in by Gibson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. That's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. From the gun, Murray. It's brought in by Wilson. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 25 yards that time. Now this is going to be a quarterback draw. Give him 4 yards there on the 1st down keeper.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Now Murray throwing on 2nd down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Wilson. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the 3rd. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Cardinals are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1. Hunt. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Hunt. And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. Kareem Hunt. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Cardinals are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead to 17-7. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's 49er football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the 4th and final quarter. Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. Forced out to his left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
And once he escaped the pocket there, he tried to keep those eyes downfield, but nothing was materializing. So he makes a smart move and gets that to the sideline.
On 2nd down, here's Mitchell. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown, 49ers. Danny Gray. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Niners add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Moody good with the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
He was trying to get it to Zach Ertz that time, and it's 3rd down and 2.
Well, he leads the NFL in interceptions and nearly added to that total.
Got his hand on it, couldn't quite corral it. It's been a Pro Bowl-type season for him, and the term ball hawk really comes into play, doesn't it?
Yeah, I like that one a lot because teams want to avoid that type of a player, but sometimes you just can't. He just knows where the ball is.
And, that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down. Now Murray's got to have this one. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. Purdy bootlegging it. Deebo Samuel, touchdown 49ers. Deebo Samuel, 33 yards. And the Niners extend this 4th quarter lead, and they are getting closer and closer to win number 11. Moody good with the extra point, and the lead is now 24. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Cardinal offense coming back out. Let's give you a look at the playoff race now. This is into the weekend in the NFC. And I tell you, 4 weeks still to go, and everything is wide open, and it's fun.
And I know we always talk about, well, if the playoffs were to begin today, and then we kind of go, okay, but they're not. Let's see how it plays out. Wouldn't it be fun to play with this playoff lineup right now? Because to me, just about anyone can win this whole thing out of this grouping we currently have. And by the time we get there, it may look entirely different.
Murray's throw here into the hands of Moore. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Murray now. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit. We decided not to throw it on 1st down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the 1st down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Here's Murray. Over the middle, complete. That's Moore. Busting through contact. Just wasn't a huge hole there for him to operate. Stopped just inside the 35-yard line. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Murray going to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And into the end zone, a pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Now Moody for the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
The Cardinals offense ready to set up shop. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick six put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. Meanwhile, Murray's throw complete to McBride.
And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. Second down, Murray sets to throw. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, gets him 9 yards and a first. To throw, it's Murray. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Nick Bosa, he continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year.
Well, partner, you and I will be headed to the airport, but after this game, when it's interview time, someone's going to ask this quarterback what hurt worse, the interceptions or the sacks. His whole day, it's been rough. Barring a miraculous comeback, this offense is going to win this game, but he's probably going to say what hurt most is the loss.
So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. On second down, here's Murray. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Here's Murray from midfield. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Now he'll escape to Murray fighting, lost the football.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. Now it looks like he'll throw here.
That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk down the left sideline.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
The extra point try now for Moody.
Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Cardinals getting set to trot out there now.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance.